So, might buy another car today.
Honda!
Honda gang!
Only true niggas I know. Lady soda up the champagne, a whole night of it. Painkillers, they got back pain, oh you gotta love it. Things out of NYD in my hallways, I got a lobby.
So I just got home and got another car. So here it is, guys. Got an S13. Pretty freaking hyped. Cannons. Alright, so I picked this up yesterday. It's freaking sick. There's a lot of suspension modifications, and as you can see, the Silvia front end conversion, which is really dope. And then a full carbon fiber hood. Full exhaust back. Alright, so I'm just gonna skip all of me talking and just get to looking at the car. So I'm really gonna love having this. Hood pins are pretty dope. Alright, so everything in here is pretty freaking clean. It's got full headers. Wicked clean. Honestly, my favorite thing about the car right now is the R32 brake calipers. It's badass. This thing stops on a dime. Alright, I'll show you guys the inside. Wicked clean. He did a power door locks conversion. I mean, look at the dash is what amazed me. No cracks whatsoever in it. Wicked clean. Another awesome part, it's got a short shifter in it. He also did an e-brake conversion, and these gauges, obviously I don't have a turbo, so there's no boost, but that is for the future. These two do work at times, but he just said that the sensors have to be replaced, because sometimes this will spike and say it's 300 degrees when it's not. But that's something easy to fix, so that's not a big deal. And there's also no radio, but he has the harness, so I'll figure that out. And the main thing that sold me is this right here. If you can see the mileage, it's 68,000 miles on this. Insane. Well, enough waiting, let's hear it. It's got a 4-inch exhaust on it, so it sounds pretty freaking mean. Before I start it, I love that he got rid of the neutral safety switch, because all that American bullshit. JDM, bro. Lit. Alright, so that's the car. I'm really hyped on it. You're gonna see this a lot on the channel because there's gonna be a lot of shit that we're gonna be doing to this. And I'm really excited for the build, and look forward to it. Alright, so since I got this car now, it's time to sell the Benz. So I'm gonna give it a wash because it is very dirty right now and a full detail, and I'm sure you guys don't want to see that. So I'm just gonna skip till it actually looks good. And it's done. I got very distracted, so it took a lot longer than I thought, but it's all cleaned up now. And it's time to put it on Craigslist. It's all clean. I'll miss this car. It was a fun car. And let the future take hold.
I got work up for me, fuck that house, I hate that fucking lick.
Alright, what's up guys? Figured I'd continue this vlog because me getting in the car was kind of short. I didn't film really a lot, so yesterday I got it registered. Everything went pretty smooth. DMV, as always, was like 3 hours long. It wasn't too bad. I mean, people wait there like 6 hours, so. Yesterday I went for a drive with my car. You know, this is my first time driving it like under my registration, under my name, my insurance. Pretty hyped on that. And it started to have a problem. I was a little bummed out, but you know, it's kind of weird. It was like an intermediate misfire, so sometimes I'd have like 0 power, and I could tell it was misfiring because the car was shaking like crazy. It kept going on and off and doing like weird shit, and like obviously it had no power. I'm all the way in Waterford, and I had to come back to North Stonington, so that was an interesting drive home. Once I got the car back to my house, I was like, all right, I gotta figure it out. It clearly sounded like it wasn't getting spark, so like instantly I'm like, all right, let's check the cap and rotor and see what's good. So I looked at the cap, and seemed all fine until I took I actually don't really know like the specific name for it, but it's like the wire that goes from the coil down to the center of the cap that feeds it power. So I popped that wire off, and there beholds my problem. It was very corroded. I am no way blaming the past owner because there's no way he could have known. I mean, it drove perfectly fine the 2 hours home that I had to drive it. It's just an old car. So I actually called a Nissan dealership today, and they don't even have this car in the books anymore, which I thought was pretty funny. But then I went to Napa, called them, and they can get the cap and rotor for me at by 2 o'clock today, so I'm going to do that. And then AutoZone was able to get me the wires to replace the wires too, because the wires are a little fucked up now. Alright, so I'll show you guys the corrosion right now. I don't know if you can really see it or not. Yeah, you can't really see it, but in there it's just like coated with this white like dust. So I'm gonna take the Benz and pick up Eden. He still doesn't have a car because, I don't know if we put this in the video, but he did sell his car. And yeah, so I'm gonna go get him. And then we're gonna wait.
In New York, I merely rock, hiding in my socks, running from a up, and I shoot at up, what? And I'm on the block, what? And I'm on the block.
This is how I let Eden know that I'm here. He'll come. Gonna look at a 300ZX. Well, we got here, and we're turning right the fuck around because, as you can see in here, it's an automatic. I don't fuck with that shit. Alright, so we just got home. We got the wires, the cap, and the rotor, and it's looking a little sketch outside, so I think we're gonna push this into the garage and work on it in there. Alright, so as I was trying to show you guys earlier, the inside is very corroded. So I got a new cap and a new rotor while I was at it, and I got to replace this like power feed wire here. But we're trying to get this off right now. So of course we got we didn't. It's not our fault. Fucking they gave us the Hitachi cap and rotor when we needed the Mitsubishi cap and rotor. So we're off to AutoZone now to get the real part and yeah, return this other shit. And I'm letting Ian drive because fuck it, right?
Okay, so we got the right parts now that will fit. Gianni just went to the bathroom, and we're going to put this in for you guys to see.
Yeah.
Alright, so we put everything back together, and he's going to start the car. Alright, so we're going to go round 2 because the car seems to be somewhat misfiring.
It's still misfiring. So I swapped over the coils because the third cylinder seemed like it was there was like tape on it. So I'm curious if it's arcing.
so Connecticut is fucking weird, and it's literally raining right now, but, you know, makes sense.
Okay, so everything's working a fuck ton better now. So as you can see, it's idling way better. Before it was at like 500, and it was just the whole fucking car was like, so it was misfiring. But we fixed it. I think one of the plugs was arcing. It looked like it had been taped. So, all right, so 240 is good for right now. I was gonna change the oil, but my jack broke, so we're gonna end the video here. He's actually looking for another car. He's about to call the guy right now, so you're definitely gonna see a lot more of this car. Definitely. Do not worry. We will see you next time.
Low and slow, baby.
Fuck all of them